Southern hip hop, also known as Southern rap, South Coast hip hop, or Dirty South, is a blanket term for a regional genre of American hip hop music that emerged in the southern United States of America, especially in Georgia, Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, and Florida, often titled the Big Five. 5 states which constitute the Southern network in rap music. Yeah, that's what Wikipedia says about Southern rap. But Southern rap goes under different names, or different genres, like crunk, chopped and screwed, horrorcore, and most famous out of all of them, trap music. But what does that have to do with what I'm talking about? Well, I'm not here to explain all of that. I'm here to review a mixtape inspired by all of those subgenres of Southern rap. By rapper, you might know the infamous Space Ghost Perp, called Blackland Radio 66.6. It was dropped in 2011, and he got major buzz because of it. So we're going to review it. But before we start, I just want to say, the actual song reviews are not scripted because I can't script an opinion. But I am going to be rating the songs off of 3 things: the beat, the flow, and the replay value. So, let's begin. Also, reviewing the 2017 re-release onto streaming services and not the original 2011 release because I don't give a fuck and I'm not going to put that much effort into it. So, yeah, let's begin.
Rest in peace, chick, nigga, Raiders, nigga, all in this bitch, nigga. Possess, bitch, I'm fine. Look in my eyes.
In my opinion, it's actually a pretty solid intro for this mixtape, and the Lex Luger sample really gives it justice. And to be honest, I got this song on my playlist. And Perp saying Possess for pretty much most of the song is kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. But the only thing I don't like about the song is how much, like, that the fucking mixing is, like, kind of weird. So there's not that much bass. Like, if there was way more bass, if the bass was way more, like, open, and, like, there was more of it and you could hear it, it would be way more fucking fire. But the bass is, like, kind of flat. So, in turn, the song is kind of flat. But despite this, the flow's fire, the beat's solid, and I would replay this song many times on my playlist. So, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. This song is fire, but to a certain extent. The guitar sample in the song helps it out in the terms of the beat, but the flow is not bad. I mean, I wouldn't say it sucks. I mean, if Perp had more enthusiasm, the song probably would be way more fire. But the guitar sample is kind of fucking lit, I'm not gonna lie. And if it was a little louder, it would be even more harder. If the whole song was centered around just the guitar sample, the song would be way more fucking better. So overall, it's not bad. But the only thing I do have to complain is about that stupid fucking sound effect of the woman screaming. You know, this one. But besides that, the song's cool. But I rated it a little higher because I listened to it back, and the song was had a pretty good list to replay. And it's not that bad. So, I'd give it an 8.7 out of 10.
So, I like the flow of the song and the beat, but I didn't like the kick drum that he added in certain segments of it. It was like really random, and it didn't match anything else in the song or like of the beat. It just kind of pissed me off, to be honest, and it genuinely ruined the parts of the song it was on. So, like, without the kick drum thingy, it was like a 7, maybe an 8 in certain parts. But the parts that had the drum, or like whatever the fuck that was, it was easily like a 6. Maybe, a 5. Like, it was mid. It was bad. It was bad. I fucking hated it. I'd probably listen to it again, like, once or twice if I'm bored or if I want to, like, change up what I'm listening to. But not a lot, to be honest. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't fuck with this song. The flow ain't good because most of it is just take that dick, and it's overused as fuck. And kind of borderline misogynistic to the point it sounds unironic. It sounds like a song a YouTuber would play out in a library as a prank. Besides that, the beat is fucking whatever. It just sounds like a lazy ass version of Suck a Dick for 2011. Here's a comparison. And I wouldn't play this over. I wouldn't overplay this song because it's just whatever. Pretty mediocre ass song. So I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I actually fuck with this song. Perp's flow is way better than what he had to offer earlier, especially 2 minutes in. Besides the overused chorus, it doesn't become too annoying, and the beat is actually really fucking good. This song goes hard, and I think it deserves its props. And the fucking replayability is pretty good too, so I have to give it a fucking 10 out of 10. Hell yeah, I would recommend. To be honest, I don't really fuck with this song that much. I mean, the flow's good, the chorus is kind of hard, but the beat is just a remix to Late Night Tip by 3 6 Mafia. But Perp's use is a little more creative than what other artists do with this beat. And I'd probably not replay this song often, mostly because of its low quality. But besides that, I mean, there's a reason it's the most popular song in this mixtape. I'd give it a simple 8.2 out of 10, and the music video is not that bad. Pretty good song too. Perp's flow is way more serious than most of the earlier tracks on this tape, and the ad-libs are pretty neat too. And I really like the mixing because it's a lot better than the previous songs and beats. The beat is actually pretty tough, and I like this song, and I would replay it. I'd simply give it a 9.5 out of 10. I highly recommend this song for people wanting to listen to the more influential parts of this tape. That definitely helped change the sound of underground, not only underground rap, but underground internet rap. So yeah. This song gives me the vibes of a 70s porn video, but it's pretty chill. The flow is simple, but it's perfect for the simplicity and chillness of the beat, and I actually really like the beat. And Perp's low Rob type delivery is another reason why I fuck with this song. I also recommend this song to anybody trying to listen to this tape. I genuinely replay this, and I thought the song was going to be extremely low quality to the point where I couldn't make out anything Perp was saying. But now the song has decent quality to the point where the quality helps give the song its aura that Perp was going for. And for the beat and lyrics overall, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10. Another fucking 10 out of 10. It's a good ass song. The song's actually pretty good too. Perp's flow's immaculate, and the beat helps out the song very much. It's a simple song, but the simplicity kind of makes it a little uncreative. But around 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, the beat actually drops, which is good, but it rarely even lasts. And the outro is kind of unnecessary with all the bitch sucking dick lines. Overall, kind of mediocre, but I would probably replay this song. Overall, 6.9 out of 10. The boom bap delivery actually goes pretty hard, and the beat's really hard and good too. Perp's flow is actually really good as well. Overall, I like this song, but it's short, and its lyrics don't last that long, probably because this song is an interlude. But besides that, the song's actually kind of hard, and I listened to it as an interlude again. So because of that, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. I would give it a 9, but the song is short. But for all that shortness, you get a good compaction. Pause. Another boom bap type song. Perp's flow is, well, it's not bad, but it could have been way better. And the beat is simple, but that's fine. But again, it could have been way better. This song had a lot of potential. I probably wouldn't replay this song, but the song isn't bad. It's just kind of boring. I'd give it a 6.9 out of 10, honestly. Very experimental in the way the beat works. Perp's flow is actually not that bad and pretty good for the beat. It gives you kind of reggae like type of feel, and it works, and compared to Wrath of the Raider, it's way more creative. I would listen to this song again and again. Maybe not often though. But overall, it's genuinely an 8.5 out of 10. I respect it. And finally, the final track on this mixtape. All Against Odds type beat head ass. I'm gonna be honest, this song sounds like Perp is trying to rap quietly because his parents are sleeping in the room besides him and he doesn't want to wake them up. And the beat is just a shitty remake of All Against Odds. Overall, not a good outro. It's not even really that good of a song, but it's whatever. I mean, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Really disappointing outro for actually a kind of solid mixtape. I'd give this tape a solid 7.2 out of 10. The tape has standouts that make it worth listening to, like The Real and The Legend of the East Pyramids, but it also has shit like Fuck the Gold Diggers. Overall, if you want to see where funk and other underground subgenres came from, listen to this tape. You'll get most bare bones versions of those genres, probably because this is one of the very first uses of those styles. Overall, as a casual listener, don't bother. If you just want to listen to this tape, it doesn't have what you're looking for. But for an underground rap enjoyers, check it out. It's actually worthwhile. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this review. I put a lot of work into it, and you will not find this rating anywhere else online. I promise you that.
Pitchfork has already rated it a 7 out of 10.
Fuck!